Back at it again with the bait harvest. You a root man or you a fruit man? Turns out we're a root man. Should be good, but we gotta open up a new chicken wing joint because our old smokehouse, they weren't taking them. But that's all good, it's money in the bank. This is episode 135 of Elk Mountain. What's going on, everyone? Dirty Randy here, and we got no dog to feed this morning. But there's a deer over there, so I guess that counts for something. A lovely little stroll this morning through the maple fields. And we have arrived at the big unit, the big fent. We're hopping in. We got the plow on here, and, we did cultivate some new field, the other day. Let's lower this down just a touch to get through here. Wonderful. But there are some areas that, like the soil didn't get plowed down very far. It just kind of got turned over. We now have an outline for our field, so that's good. And we're going to rip around. We're not going to plow the whole field. That's insane. But we are going to get some done, at least. Just the areas that we cultivated and made new. So we will have to probably do the edge. I think we're fine for the most part up to like here, probably. Alright, we dropped her down, and now we can go along our headland there, because we did just extend it out just a touch right here. And then, of course, we did make it wider, so hopefully it's just one pass around the edge here. If it is a little bit wider than what our cultivator was, I think this might be a little bit shorter than our cultivator, but that's okay. That's alright. We'll be able to stroll on through here. It's churning up a little bit of rocks too, which is kind of annoying. That's always, I don't know, it's nice to just have no rocks, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We could get the stone picker up here and collect them if we so choose, because it's not like we're planting anything in here today, so we still have a little bit of time. And all around, I mean, it's not that much to deal with, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like I said, the same as what we're doing for the plow now. Maybe not even a full headland lap, and then just a little bit of cleanup in the middle there where the old road used to be and whatnot. But that's okay. We're up early, we're getting it done, and we have our sugar beet harvest on the docket today, so I'm looking forward to that. I just wanted to get this out of the way while we're already up here. That way I didn't forget about it, and it's just one less thing done, one more thing to mark off the list, check that off, and then we can continue on. We will need to spread some lime in some areas anyways, so it's not a huge deal just plowing this up. This whole field doesn't need lime, but of course these new areas that we're going over will, and some of our our other fields need some lime as well, so we will get to that when we get to that. But as soon as we finish up plowing today, our focus is going to shift onto that sugar beet harvest. We're going to have to lease something and put in a bit of money for that, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, quite excited. It's been a long time coming, and we'll have to have somewhere to process the sugar as well. So I did actually buy the old sugar mill, and I tore it down, destroyed it, and we put in a new one, a more modern one, and it should be able to pump out sugar a little bit faster, as well as just hold a little bit more capacity. Not that we'll need the extra capacity, but it doesn't hurt to have that there anyways. And I believe construction on that is actually finished up today as well, so that is pretty fantastic. I'll take it. I'm not sure where exactly we started the new field, but we will get it done the best we can here. We may as well just do this area kind of while we're down here, and then we can go back up with the second kind of lap of tracing the outline, or the outskirts of the field there. But it looks like this line here that goes through the field, that looks to be where the old field ended, and the new field area kind of starts. So we'll just connect this over there so it's a little bit cleaner, and we can head back over here And probably, like I said, just follow this one all the way down. We will make it a little bit wider just so that we cover any overlap if there is any. And then we can kind of trace this area that we're going to plow out and get to it. Bomb diggity, it should be a good one. And I think, actually, you know, in that same property, we'll check out that sugar mill at some point when we go to unload all of our sugar beet. But I think we might actually get there a little bit earlier, because in the same lot, we actually did put in a chicken, well, I don't even know what to call it, a wings place. I guess it's got a chicken wing. We sell chicken wings. They buy chicken wings. And, you know, they just deal with all that. We could not sell our chicken to our smokehouse there if you were watching last episode, and that's all good. We figured, hey, you know what? We got some other options. Let's look into them. That property where we have our sugar mill had some more room. It actually had the perfect amount of room. So we decided, hey, why not? Let's just roll with that. It's right behind our used car lot as well, so that is helpful, and it can kind of direct traffic from, you know, the farmer's market, used cars, go buy some chicken wings, you know, it's just all in the same realm there downtown. So looks like we drifted a little bit to the right. That's all right. Get her cleaned up. There we go. And these fields are looking nice, I must say. I do enjoy this kind of expansion that we've put on it. I feel like it just makes it look a little bit more proper, kind of a little bit bigger of a field. Oh, we're missing edges here. This is why I like to just have a little bit of overlap. That way, even though you're overlapping and you're not being 100% efficient, you know, you're not really missing the edges and stuff, which is useful, because then you don't have to reverse it. Bring it on back, you know what I mean? So, gosh, Mickey. I don't know if we need to do any more over here, but certainly can't hurt. We'll have to come over all this anyways, and we will with the stone picker and get all this stuff collected, and it'll make all the field look nice for us. But I think that's probably pretty good. And then we can clean up the rest of this area, make one more little outline, and get her all done. Move on to the sugar beet. That's the game plan. Go check out some new facilities. Should be a good day. Alright, it looks like we got all of it except for maybe one little strip over here in front of this barn. So that's pretty good for just eyeballing it, going off memory, you know, and kind of the lines that used to be there. But either way, pretty good. We'll just clean up this little notch right here, and we'll pretty much be good up on this field. Could argue we should get the mowing done, which yes, we definitely should, but at the same time, we got to get to the sugar beet. If we have time, we can definitely get to mowing this field, but it is just kind of an extra field. We don't have animals up here, so it's not a huge need to get done, but I mean, it definitely would be nice. I agree. So we will try and get that done at some point. But I'm excited to bring some more chicken into town and get that sold for the first time, and dropped off at our new chicken place in town there, a new little chicken restaurant. That should be pretty good. And, of course, a nice little bonus income to hopefully cover our leasing costs today on our big sugar beet harvester, which I haven't even looked into, but I can imagine if it's anything like a big cotton harvester, it's going to be expensive. But that's all right, you know. But all the sugar we make from it, that's going to supply us for a long time with pretty much anything we need as far as, you know, just making tons of chocolate and stuff with all of our milk, which we're probably getting pretty full on that as well. So all good in the hood. I am tempted to just park this guy up here, but at the same time, we don't need the plow anymore, so we may as well just bring her on back. We do have enough money to afford this massive field to our right now, this big old meadow. And it's just so pretty, I'll be darned if it isn't tempting, you know? I mean, like, look at that. It's gorgeous. But that's all good, all good. If we need the grass, you know, we have it available. So, there we go. We'll pull this guy. Oh, I lowered him. I didn't do it in time. All good. Okay. Well, let's just pull this guy up there. All right, well, there we go. That's 16,000 liters of chicken breast and 4,000 liters of chicken wangs. So there you go. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of chicken in there, you know, all packed up. And our field is all ready to go for whenever we can get back over here, whatever we like to plant. Still kind of figuring out the game plan on that, but this truck abso-fruitly rips. So we're going to go check out, oh my gosh, until you hit on the brakes. And all the meat goes flying. No, thankfully it's strapped down. Oh no, that's not what we wanted, Chief. Alright, well, we've made it into town here. And these big old silos, you might notice, are new. That is the new sugar factory in town there. All nice and uprated, looking nice and fancy. And of course, we got the Chicken Express all up here. So, there you go. Let's open that up. And we'll back it up to the loading bay here. And drop off a buttload of chicken. 20,000 liters total, mixed between breast and wangs. That should be good. We'll see how much we get, and they're just consuming this chicken. Alright, well, $24,000 worth of chicken later, and we're back off. So, hey, we've marked 2 things off the list already today. We've sold a bunch of chicken, bunch of product, and we've also plowed up our field there where the new field was. Got nice and deep down in that soil, and all of our fields are looking just that much better. So I think we're just going to pull up in here and check out what they got for sugar beet harvesters. Hello, Stowe. Good morning. Alright, nothing we need on sale here. Beet technology is what we're looking at. There's actually more options in here than I thought. I guess this guy. You hold on. I'm confused. Yeah, I've never done this before. It looks like this has a header on it. Maybe. Collects them from the ground and tips them into the trailer. Okay. Or no, maybe that's for like if you have them in bulk haul or something. It doesn't say it can harvest. These can harvest. It also needs a suitable header. Well, I'm guessing like this one has on it. What are headers like for these guys? Oh my gosh. 4 meters. 2.7. And I don't know what this one is because it's built in. But I guess maybe that might just be our easiest option then, is just one massive machine. Yeah. $471,000. 24,000. That's what our chicken brought in today. So amazing. That covers it, I suppose. There it is out there. Absolute unit. We may want to Jeez. I don't even think that can fit onto a trailer. So we'll probably have to just drive that as is over to the field. But, you know, we'll have to go get some trailers and all that good stuff ready to rock. We don't really need this. Well, I suppose, you know, it doesn't hurt having this truck to move some trailers around, I guess, if we really needed. But I feel like today, you know what, might just be a tractor day, you know, going to and from the sugar factory with some trailers and some tractors as opposed to the trailer tractors. So, you know what, let's just hop in this guy. Absolute monster. Holy mamoli. You know we gotta turn the hazards and the beacon on. We're taking the back roads for sure. Alright, this has a turning radius of a boat, a yacht. So, yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. That's alright. That's why we're all folded up. Taking the back roads where there's just really not as much traffic, which is fantastic. And then once we get back, we'll, I don't know, I guess we could get some help with the harvest. At the same time, I feel like it's not going to be the quickest thing in the world. So let's just get a trailer, our whole train over here even. That way we can just unload absolutely as much as we can into it and keep going. I don't know. I don't really see many other options. I suppose, you know, if we had somebody doing the actual harvesting in this, then we wouldn't really have much else to do except wait around. You know, I suppose we could follow them slowly but surely. But equally, if we just have 4 trailers set up, I think we'll be doing just fine with that. And thankfully, looks like we hit a little pocket of no traffic. So, would you look at that? Starting the harvest off with a little bit of luck. Fantastic. We can turn off the hazards and the beacon. Probably, I'm thinking, get them unfolded now that we're through there. I feel like I'm driving a massive fire truck or something, you know what I mean? Look at that. Wow. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go get some trailers and we'll be back. Alright, well, thankfully our train's already hooked up. When you don't unhook it, that makes it easier. And we can just head right on over to that other field. Pull into the other entrance there, and then just pretty much go back to harvesting. Get her done. So, again, that makes life easy. Oh, no. Is that rain? That is rain. We don't want rain while we're harvesting. That's not the play at all. So, you know what? We're back on the farmyard, at least. That is kind of good timing. So we can maybe deal with our animals right now. That way we're kind of taking advantage of this poor weather period. And we can get back to harvesting when it clears up. I didn't really check the weather today, but hopefully this doesn't last too long. Alright, well, we got all the animals fed. Oh gosh, chickens included. And the rain has gone away, so that is awesome. The chickens definitely needed some feed. If you couldn't tell, one of them was almost nearly completely empty. And that is the rest of the straw we have in there as well. So, we got 2 in here ready to rock from our last load with the telehandler. I'm glad we put a couple more bales in here. It looks just that much more full, and we do go through a fair bit. Alright, get them up nice and high, just past there, and we can... Oh boy. I think that might be okay, but I don't know. It'll be all... Well, we'll find out. It'll be alright for now. Most of these guys got enough straw, and we'll go drop off some more over here. The only thing we haven't gotten to is the water, but of course they have big water tanks, so they don't need to get filled up every day. So after this is done, I'm pretty confident we can pop back on over to our sugar beet field and get rolling on that. Alright. There we go. That's a good spot. Leaves us room to kind of keep this thing parked as well. We kind of nudge our way in here. There we go. Plenty of room to bring in the mixing wagon. And we'll drop off the rest of this straw. Alright, well, we made it over here finally, and we can get this dropped off, and it can probably just hang out here with the other 8 series, which has the cultivator ready to rock as well for this field when it's finished up. But there she is. You can see the root crops now. Well, alright, we're unfolded. We're lower down, and we're cutting sugar beet, baby. Cutting sugar, baby. Alright. Big enough cut for us to get in there with the back end, I believe. And, well, this is an interesting one. I guess you kind of just... You're only as wide as your vehicle, I guess. So, get to it. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. It feels like it's such a big machine for such a little harvester in the front, but at the same time, look at all that sugar beet we're picking up, and it's just filling up rapidly. This is a large in-charge field. It doesn't feel that way, but it's going to take us some time to get this done. It's only 1 o'clock right now, so I imagine... Honestly, we're going to be working into the nighttime with how late we got onto this field. Little unfortunate, but the way she goes. Wow-wee. Well, I'm glad I got 4 trailers, because this is gonna be a big harvest. This is a lot of sugar beet. Yeah, wow. Alright, so we're gonna need some help out here, no doubt. So, I think I'm glad I got kind of the headland area done. That way there's just room to turn around with this big unit. But I think... now is our best bet to head off with this absolute monstrosity of a trailer and bring it into unload, because yeah, this is a lot, and more than I expected, you know, but it worked out really well actually. By the time the second beacon went off, we were pretty close to our trailers there to unload, and pretty much a full tank was a trailer and a half full. So between that whole field, we're going to have a lot of transporting to do, so we definitely are going to need the help today. I wasn't really sure how that would all transpire, but yeah, we're going to need the help. And I'm glad I've got a lot of trailers because, well, these root crops, they're big. I don't even know if we're going to be able to take all of it into the sugar mill today. We might have to get a bulk haul and invest in that. Thankfully, we do have the money if we need to, but I'm not really sure where we would put it. I would love to have it near the sugar mill here, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. That would be kind of tough. We'll have to see, and it would definitely be last minute. But, I mean, I suppose we could put one just right here and extend the yard out a little bit. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, thankfully, we have these back roads here. We're going to putz on through here. We can make a nice big turn. I love seeing all the trailers kind of just go into position there. Alright, and so it begins. Jeez. This is a heck of a job. This is a big job for sure. But we have a big equipment, big trailers. I'm glad we do. If we didn't, I would be shooting myself in the foot right now because this is not a good scenario. Otherwise, we would have to make so many trips back and forth with some small trailers. I suppose we do have a semi-trailer that might be able to fit these guys in there, but it's still, it is a big job, and I think, you know, this is probably one of the best ways that we can go about it. I think we're doing pretty good. Did we go too far? Please, unload. Come on now. There she goes. And, of course, we'll get the last trailer done, and we'll head back. I don't imagine they're going to be full, because they're not doing full circles like we are. They're going down in strips, and, of course, each row gets gradually bigger until you get to the middle. But, that being said, that's probably a lot of turning around, so I don't imagine that they're going to be full up just yet, which is good. We have a lot of unloading to do in between each fill-up, but it definitely will be nice getting some help with it today. I did enjoy doing some of that harvesting, though. That was some good fun for sure. Alright, with any luck, they're going to be going the right direction for us to grab some beets, and then we could always continue on if we liked. Looks like that's the right way, so if we can catch up behind them, we can unload. Hey. There we go. You gonna stop and let us unload? That would be nice. I would appreciate that. There we go. Alright. Looks like just enough left in there for the hopper. And you know what? I'm gonna shut her down. And sorry, champ, but I'm gonna be taking over with the harvesting. Sorry, my friend. I just we'll get you back in there. Don't you worry. Oh, okay. He's a joker. He turned it off on me. I thought it was still on, but it was just lowered. And we ended up ruining some crop again. But that's alright. Look at this thing go. It's an absolute big unit up in here. Look at that. Oh yeah. The crows, they're going after all the little peckins and the mice that are running for their lives. I shouldn't say that. No, it's fine. It's just a rhyme, and you know what? It's the reality of farming. Well, we are wrapping up for today, I think. Thankfully, we can finish this harvest tomorrow in the latter half of the month. Otherwise, we would be burning that midnight oil tonight trying to get this done. We really need to start this at the beginning of the day, but thankfully, that can kind of be the game plan for tomorrow, considering we already got our animals dealt with kind of midday. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to deal with them in the morning, as considering it's fairly quick, and we didn't get to give them water today. But I mean, hey, that sun's going down, and we still have so much to do. The guys at the sugar mill, they're not there anymore, so no point in continuing. We won't be able to unload. And you know what? Actually, before we do go any further, let's yeah, we're just going to throw on the covers there that for the trailers that actually do have some product in them. Alright, we made our way back up to the house. It'll be nice to sleep in my own bed again tonight, and another big harvest tomorrow. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. That sugar beet, super cool. So we got more of it tomorrow as well, so that's exciting, alright? So hey, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye-bye.